Hey guys, Rob here, what's up? And in this video, we're gonna fly from Rocky Mountain Metro Airport in the north part of the Denver area to Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Now, I'm gonna break this video series into two parts. A trip to Steamboat and then the trip back to Rocky Mountain Metro. And normally what we would do is fly out of Rocky Mountain Metro and then go up over Rollins or Corona Pass and drop into Steamboat, and the flight takes around 35-40 minutes. In this particular case, there were winds up over the top of the pass and a layer of clouds kind of on the divide, so we opted for the little bit longer and safer route in the wintertime to go north along Colorado's Front Range, over Longmont, over Loveland, over Fort Collins, turn west along the Colorado and Wyoming border, and then kind of S-turn our way over the upper plains, over Rabbit Ears Pass, and back into Steamboat. Now, the approach into Steamboat is a pretty fun approach, as it drops from about 12,000 feet down to 7,000 feet in about 8 to 10 miles. So watch for the slip that I use to slow the plane down and get down to landing elevation. It's a fun flight. It's a great approach. Overall, it's a lot of fun. Now, on this particular day, I knew a couple of things. We wanted to get to Steamboat and then back out before it was dark. So we broke this video into two, and video 2 is our return flight. The return flight was amazing. It was beautiful, the sun was setting, it was absolutely gorgeous. So you'll get a lot of scenery, a lot of great views, and a fun return flight after this one. So with all of that talking out of our way, let's go fly.
All right, flaps and trim are set for takeoff. We're good to go. Nobody's coming in.
Got some birds crossing the runway. Some geese.
Yep. And we'll watch for this wake turbulence. All right, everything's in the green. Airspeed's alive, there's 70.
There it is.
All right, I'm out of here at 100.
Metro Tower, departure is through, wind 2701.
Gears coming up.
Departure from the ramp will be at runway.
All right,
departure approved.
Gears up.
Metro 738 Bravo.
Flaps are coming up.
Assessment traffic on the left base. Report traffic in sight just on the northeast shore of Stanley Lake.
Oh, do you have a flight plan?
No, we're just going to go VFR north.
Okay.
And just hit the,
do a 3 mile left.
we're just going to kind of go over the lower terrain. We're going to head up towards Cheyenne, and then over towards Laramie, and then we may drop down and into Steamboat. We'll just see what the winds and weather look like.
You'll make it all the way to Cheyenne?
Once we get up there. What's that?
Will you make it all the way to Cheyenne? You turn shy of it.
No, we'll turn left short. We'll intercept towards Laramie.
Right. Getting all the views on that side.
What's that?
You're getting all the views on that side.
Yep, I am. I'd do a bunny hop 180 and give you the views if I could. It doesn't work.
Do a little circle?
Yeah.
That's all right.
We'll be turning south up here. All right, we'll level off right here at 10.5 for now. And we'll just fly a little north around this high terrain that is to our west. And might might drop down into Steamboat. We'll see when we get there.
And again, we need we have to stay under 12.5. Is that right?
Yep, 12.5 for, we can go over 12.5 for 30 minutes in a flight, or less than 30 minutes, before we would have to be on oxygen. Above 14,000 feet, I'd have to be on oxygen immediately, and above 15,000 feet, all passengers have to be on oxygen immediately. Nice quiet flight today. Not picking up flight following, not really going anywhere.
Oh, that's right. Why aren't you doing that?
We're not really going anywhere. I mean, there's a big old road right there we could go land on if we had to.
Okay. Have you ever landed? Yeah, you've landed at this runway before, right?
Steamboat?
If we make it?
Yeah.
Not with me.
What's that?
Not with me.
No, Nick and I flew up there one day though.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll be going up here, and let's see, how high is this peak? 10.8. So we'll go around, and we'll come down just north of Walden. You and I have flown into there before.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Vitavu right down here. Big
Cool.
off with crack climbing. You can kind of see it behind.
How much climbing do you remember was there? Like, can you climb all throughout these crags or not?
Well, some of it's private, but like the Vitavu area is like right back over here. See those higher ones right there?
Well, I'm looking for the entrance road that we drove in this area years ago.
Yeah, I don't know if you can
I don't see it.
see it from up here, yeah. I think it's blocked by the terrain.
So, no updated weather for Walden.
So we came up for a little sightseeing tour today and decided we'd fly north. We didn't want to go up and over the pass. Winds over the pass and clouds over the pass kind of prevented that. And so we decided we would fly north, not drive, fly northbound towards Cheyenne and then towards Laramie and kind of loop around the high peaks and then drop down back towards Walden and then scoop from the south over into Steamboat. So that's kind of our game plan. And we did. It's February and there's snow everywhere in the mountains and it's cold. Let's see, up where we are right now, it's 10 below 0 Celsius. It was in the 30s when we left the airport. So we have our bag of warm clothes, just in case we needed it. Boots, ski pants, hats, gloves, jackets, all that good stuff. A little bit of food thrown in back there.
Pretty slim picking.
I threw in my my ski pack, so I've got food.
Oh, good. Got fruit bars.
I got some granola bars, I got fruit bars, I got about a 12-day-old sandwich that I forgot to throw away last time.
If we're desperate.
But, you know, if we had to.
Yeah.
So see how the terrain picks back up right over here, and we're gonna go up kind of where that ridge comes down. So
Okay.
about 11 o'clock from
The
our
north?
nose right now.
Oh,
And then all of the clouds over there, because there's one more high range
gosh, it's
between here and Steamboat. And so we'll just see if we can come in from the south. I think we can, because I think those clouds peter off and stop before we would come back in. So let's see, even taking the long way to Steamboat, we're only like 38 minutes into the flight right now. And I mean, this is the quite out of the way to avoid all rugged can be terrain.
rugged landing.
Yeah, I mean, we're high enough that, and I see some roads. We're within gliding distance. Look at all this plains out here. We can go land in any of that just perfectly fine. It was coming south of here, coming across any of that high country today, we didn't really want to do. And pretty much the route we picked, even over these little higher mountains behind us, if we would have had to, we were within gliding distance of a road, a decent sized road, everywhere. And now we're over that terrain, and now we're within gliding distance of all of this plains. So once we go up around this little ridge line up here, we will get kind of back into that mountainous terrain, but it's the high plains, you know, the high mountain plains. And I don't know if they really call them plains, but it's flat. Like, you could land.
Okay, question for you. On the spot. Let's just say something happens and I have to take over control.
Uh-huh.
And I have to land the plane. And you are there, and I'm in the Mooney, and I have no brakes on this side.
Yep.
How, when I get to the runway,
Uh-huh.
and everything goes okay,
Yep.
how do I stop the plane? End of the runway.
Yeah, you're gonna put what is called maximum aerodynamic braking. So you don't have brakes. So you're gonna hit what? 121.5. You're gonna be talking to some tower. They're gonna help you. They're gonna help you come in. You're gonna land the plane just fine because you already know how to land. You just are not used to this plane.
A 172.
Yep.
Kind of.
Yep. Well, you could do it. You'd be fine.
I could be
and
talked
then
through it.
once you touch down, you're gonna pull back on the yoke, and you're gonna bring your aileron or your rudder.
No.
Your aileron. I don't know what I'm talking about. Your aileron up, and that's gonna act like a brake. Okay. The other thing you can do if you're thinking about it, which you're not going to be thinking about it, you could retract the flaps, which are right here. So maximum aerodynamic braking, pull back on the yoke. It's not the ailerons either.
I know, it's
What's that?
trying to think of the word. The ailerons are for turning, right?
The elevator. Yeah, I'm not. I'm looking
You're
I'm looking
flying.
at terrain, and I'm talking to you.
This is second priority, sure. Or not even a priority, but.
But yeah, so pull back on the yoke, elevator will deflect, and that will add aerodynamic braking. And then if your flaps are down, which they should be, whoever is talking you through or you doing it, you probably put your flaps down. You're just going to click this little white lever up, and
Okay.
your flaps will
All the way up?
retract all the way to the top. Yep.
How good of a job do you think that'll?
What's that?
How good of a job will that do?
How good of a job will what do?
Will that slow me down? Just like...
Oh, it won't be like brakes, but I mean...
As long as I'm not in...
Yeah, if something happens to me and you're
donut taking off.
if something happens to me and you're landing the plane,
okay.
Get it down, and it'll stop where it stops. It'll be fine. If it goes off the end of the runway, it goes off the end of the runway. It's not, you don't have to worry about it. So notice how we turned westbound, and we turned right into that headwind, and with the train we have, we've been flying it updraft now right into this terrain. So we, without really doing anything, we definitely just, you know, it just brought us up 500 feet, and I just let us kind of float up as we were talking. Yeah, we're going right around this high terrain right here, and then we're going to shoot down the valley over Walden.
What's elevation through this
right
area?
Through here. Let's see, we're basically right over the Wyoming-Colorado border. It's right here. And the elevation is, well, that high point is 10,827.
Oh, okay,
Like
not
right
bad.
here. So, you know, probably 9,000, 8,000 feet below us, 9,000 feet right there, 9.5, kind of where we're gonna scooch around.
Always try to give yourself at least 1,000?
What's that?
Always give yourself at least 1,000 feet?
At least.
Between you and the ground?
Yeah, at least. I prefer more, but
Always.
at least. So the Walton Peak AWAS is, which is about where we would kind of turn into Steamboat there. Now showing marginal VFR. I can see all that cloud cover that's over there. See, these are the high peaks that are between us and Steamboat. We'll cruise over there and see what the weather looks like to get in, or not. Another way we could get into Steamboat is north around those and in, but all those clouds were north. So I figured that's why we try it from the south today.
Is there a good place to pass or cross over?
What's that?
Is there a good place to cross over?
Well, yeah, where I showed you, remember, it was 10.5, 10,500 feet? Like right up here.
Right over there? I was thinking we were talking about this area
What area?
that we're currently flying.
No, when I said we'll fly over this terrain and then the upper plains, and we've got Walden straight ahead of us.
Okay.
Right there.
There it is.
And then we're gonna go south a little bit, and then we're gonna try to come back into Steamboat. So, but it looks, I mean, you can see all the clouds out there, and that's Steamboat on the other side.
So when we first started out, the clouds, well, it was clear under 12,000. So do you change?
Yep. What's that?
Do you think that's changed since we started off? Based on what you're seeing?
I don't know, because we're on the opposite side of those high peaks. So I have no idea. But that's why we're on a discovery flight today. We'll go find out.
All right.
Full fuel, nothing to do. And we're flying right into that headwind right now. So we're going a little slower. When we were coming north out of Metro, we were cruising right along. And when we turn around and go back, we'll probably hit 160 knots. All right, so I'm gonna pull the paddle back here, start descending over the pass and then into the valley, and then we'll turn to the right. But instead of pulling a lot of power, let's bring the prop back. Because we do have to go down. We're at 11.5, we gotta go down to 8, 3,500 feet. And we are only 13 miles out, so we're good. And that's 13 miles as the crow flies, so it'll be about 15 when we turn northbound. You can put direct to Steamboat in there. Now, direct to KSBS. Here's the airport. Enter, enter, enter. Bottom. There you go. See it?
The airport?
Yep.
Oh, I think I do. Is it pretty much straight north?
It's right down there. On north side of the town, you see the big paved strip?
Yes, I think so.
All right, so we're 10 out. Steamboat traffic, Mooney 4164 Hotel, descending through 10,000. 10 to the north, gonna be straight in 32 Steamboat. All right, gonna be gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop once we get down here. Gas is on the left tank. That's our fullest, we're good. $2,000 feet to go to pattern still. Steamboat traffic, Mooney 4164 Hotel, 4 to the north, straight in 32, full stop. All right, we're coming up on pattern. 122.8. Can you?
What do you need?
Never mind. I want to make sure that.
I can plug in.
Nope. Hold on. There's pattern. All right. Here's. Gotta slow it down here. All right.
Tampa?
All right, and we almost got our approach flap. All right, approach flap speed, they're good. All right, gonna bring our prop all the way in now. Self a little bit more power. Gears down, gears down. Flaps our approach. We're slowing her down. Flaps are coming all the way in. And we're going to give it trim.
Job.
Steamboat traffic, Mooney 416 for hotel, back taxi 32 to the ramp. Steamboat.
Be okay if I shut down a bunch of windows? I already started, but should ask first.
My phone is your phone. For any of the younger folks watching this video, that's just how it works.